We get a lot of questions about extension bits. They are super handy in tight spaces. Totally get it. I use them myself. But we get a lot of questions asking if they can be used on our system. There are a couple different reasons why I tend to say no to this, but guys do it all the time with these shorter extension bits. This one does not have a grooved area in it. I don't know where all my extension bits are right now, but just for the sake of this video, I am just gonna rig this one up like this. But you would never want to put our lanyard system on a hex shaped bit because, well, I don't know, let's see what happens. It's going all over the place. Surprised it hasn't wrapped around more yet. I guess technically if you wanted to try it, you could, but I don't recommend this. You also, one thing I'm noticing right now, I know a couple guys that are notorious for leaving their bits with our lanyard system engaged in the collet when they go to leave for the day, and the next day the lanyard doesn't want to retract back as quickly. The white TPE does have memory, so if you are using it all day long and you go home and throw this in a tool bag like this, which I wouldn't recommend to begin with, this overnight is going to get a little distorted. This is a rigid plastic. It is not elastic, but it's gonna kind of take on that shape. To fix that, all you're gonna wanna do is put it back in its little spot and let it rest. But make sure you're always taking our bit lanyards and putting them back in their little home. When you're done using them, do not leave them chilling in the collet for days on end and then wonder why it won't retract. But just put it back in its little slot and it'll be good once it takes its original shape after a minute. If you're going to customize our system with your own bits, you can put an extension bit on here, especially if it has that torsion area. I would only recommend putting an extension bit if it has a torsion area on it. Would not recommend putting our system with the hex on there. You can see it does work, but it's definitely not ideal for its intended use. But I mean, the spring and lanyard's not that expensive, so keep a pack of them and just run through them. But one thing for me that I don't care for is having what I like to say kind of a shiv type situation going on. Drill bits. People ask about drill bits as well. I don't know, there's just something about this look that scares the fuck out of me. It's like, I don't know that I would ever, I wouldn't want to house anything like this. It's just, I don't know. It seems like too many sharp objects pointing in one direction. Out in the open, you know, when you've got like a bit mag or something on the side of your impact, at least it's going along with the body of the driver, I guess along the handle. This just, I don't know, it scares me. But if you can find a drill bits that have that torsion area or a round in a certain spot and want to keep them on the system, there are definitely ways to go about it and hack what we have going on. Anything longer than this size just gets fucking asinine. I'm sorry. And I don't know who could ever work with a longer than this extension bit on there. The video I did online on IG a while back had, I want to say I think it was a 6-inch extension bit. You can have different issues with these. This is fucking overkill, I get it, but it's just to display and get the point across. I'll find my 6-inch extension bits. They might be at the house in Houston, I don't know. I'll find one and do some more video so you can see what the 6-inch deal is. Weight is one of the issues. It's never gonna stay in place. But yeah, I'm not even